Yo, what the fuck? How do I look like an old school TV right now with these antennas? Why nobody said nothing? I look like a Zenith TV right now. You're catching signals. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Damn. All right, let's fill up. Let's fill up. Let's fill up. It's been a crazy day. Let's fill up. Let's let this stream fill up a little bit. What's up, Eddie?
What's up, bro? How are you?
Yeah, doing all right. Doing all right. It's a crazy day, and I see some of you guys. I see some of you guys posting. You've had crazy days today. Going through, and it's like, damn, one thing on top of another. And I mean, I'll tell you how my day went. It's like when it rains, it pours, right? And that's just kind of the gist of it. Things seem to like have a domino effect. Like life be gaining momentum, grabbing liquidity, and just driving in a direction against you. And you'd be like, I'm not moving my stop. I'm just gonna come back and fight another day. How's your kitty cat? Well, out of all things, honestly, today he was on the radar the least. Yeah, let's fill up. We got a shit show of a range here. We have a higher time frame chop, like it's a 4-hour chop, right? When the higher time frames don't give you direction, stay the fuck out. Even a daily chop. Look at this. Wow, we're stuck within these wicks. The wicks are ranges, right? So we're just stuck within them. Yeah, we got about 5-10 minutes. Nothing's happening right now. I see this last 15-minute candle just grabbed some volume here. It's moving. Or just showed some volume, right? At 53, 58, 50 pip, 15-minute candle. So let's see. Got a support of sorts here. It's not a bad support, but we've kind of wicked into here so many times. Jesus. Yeah. I think options probably looking for a position here. I'm gonna be waiting on a closure here. Stops here. I should step back. 32. Nah. At this level below here, all these wicks into here. Yeah, we close. Interesting if we get no bottom wick closure. 1233. I've had such a crazy day. Honestly, I'm just like I'm not trying to rush into things. I'm not trying to add to the craziness here. I'm not trying to add to the insanity that was today. Let's see how we close. Maybe we'll have positions here on closure here, as long as we respect. I see the previous candle here. Previous. Go back to the 30. If we can have this candle close above this area, I'm gonna look for a bottom wick entry on the next candle. So this is what I would like to see. Right? For a maybe it takes us up here. The 8 p.m. opening for Asia, for Hong Kong. Wait, where's my annotations? Boom. This is gonna get interesting here. If we're able with this candle, right? We've tapped the 15 level here, down here. If we're able to now push up and close above the 30 level, we'll have multiple time frames aligning here, right? 30. Then we have the hourly respecting this area, right? Basically a shoulder area, if you guys want to call that. On the closure, right? The closure will close above there. If we open up with a bottom wick, I'm going to expect the next hourly to create a top wick, and that's going to be our position. We're going to look for that entry off this support right here, off wherever this 30. Once this 30 closes, wherever the bottom of the body of that 30 is, we're going to look for the buy. Well, we're going to need to close. This hourly is going to need to close above 43.60. It's just going to get as simple as that. If the hourly respects it, it's a bearish hourly, but if we close above it, so something like this, very similar, right? We've respected, this candle respected that area. You see how this one made a bottom wick? Up. Respected that area, bottom wick, up. Came down here, that formed this support. We've just wicked into here. We're going to close above here. So I'm going to look for a bottom wick here, and same idea. We want to be part of this wick. We want to be part of this wick. We want to be part of this wick. Okay? All right, but let's fill up here. There's about 100 people in here. So, yeah, let's get to 200-300 here and really take advantage of the markets. How'd you guys do this morning? I'll go over, tell you guys what happened. Actually, give me 5 minutes before this market opens. I see us pulling back up here. You know, in hindsight, yeah, this might have been a solid entry, but I think the next candle bottom wick will, in the long run, give you more if we do decide to push up here. You were right. I just closed for 25 pips. Yes, W. Good job, Bob. Just, you know, honestly, in all honesty, maybe if we were here earlier and I got ready for it, we probably could have had this. I just wasn't expecting anything right now. Just opened the stream. My head's everywhere right now because of... Give me a second. We're locked in. I need to go smoke a joint, man. I need 2 minutes to breathe because, like,
to breathe in some of that good air. This
is like the first 5 minutes I've had, or the first 10 minutes I've had to myself and to my, you know, just serenity now.
It'd be like that, bro.
So give me 5 minutes and it's looking good for now. Looking good for now.
Nice.
All right, gang, 3 minutes here. Lock in. Highly likely we have some positions here. We just need to close a little bit better. I want this to pull down a bit so we can have a top wick on this candle while still closing above this white line and having the bottom wick on this hourly candle. Right? The thing is, if we close with a top wick here, that means the momentum, right, in the last 5 minutes here is going to be bearish. Right? This little momentum to come down. We'll see. Let's see. And if that's the case, right, then that momentum should carry over into the opening of the new candle, which would make that bottom wick that we're looking for. Okay, so let's really set it up here. Don't push just yet. Gonna have a buy limit. Not too much. Under 50 pips, 47, 48 pips. I can't set it. We need to be above it. If we close just a little bit above, I'm gonna move that buy limit down to here. And if we don't close above, then we don't close above. And there'll be nothing. We will wait more. Zoom door, I got you. 45 seconds here. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. No, what happened to the timer? Hello? Am I bugging? There's a timer here. Oh, it's right there. I'm bugging. Yeah, so let's get rid of this. That's a no bueno. And probably next candle. Next key. 1 hour. Yeah.
Already good, Jelly.
That's a quick ass wick. Leave him right there. Leave him right here. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll check. Okay? Thank you. Appreciate you. Why am I bullish? I believe I'm not bullish. I'm understanding the probabilities here, buying against structure. Really a probabilities game. So I'm expecting this to pull up based off the 4-hour levels and the way we've closed here, and there's no top, no bottom wick there. I was looking to see if we can push through down to this level off this wick, but if this starts coming up here, right, it's gonna.
How'd you get that 350 level? I had a buy limit off that area, off that exact level.
The 30.
I just caught 23 pips off of it.
Yeah. Nah. I wanted it off this area and up here. But once it didn't hold this, I'm looking maybe we can close back in there. I don't want to take it off this level because it's not a 4-hour level, right? I wanted to take maybe off the 4-hour level right here. So I have the white line there. And that 4-hour level falls in line with the hourly and 30. But the thing is, I'm looking at this wick and it's already reacted there, right? It already brought us up heavy there. Now we're seeing another reaction from that range.
I solely used the book map for that level. At exactly 43.50, there's a massive red line with a bunch of orders sitting there, and it aligned with.
It's a crazy psychological level. So you got that group of knuckleheads, and then you got the knuckleheads. They're group of traders. I just say it with it. Just make it more interesting. It doesn't make knuckleheads right there. It could be a logical position, but 43.50, and it was, I guess, it made you like 20, 30 pips, right? But
yeah, it was pretty quick.
43.50
on that.
Yeah, 43.50 is a sick psychological level. Plus, it's a support, right? And you didn't need the book map to identify the fact that the market moves off that level. The thing is that I think there are better levels that it can move off of. All right, and with this bearish volume, what are the stops here? 80 pips.
Yeah, that's where my stops were, where that wick was. It actually gave me 40 something, but it was way too fast. I only closed 20. My entry was exactly 43.50.1, and it peaked at 47 pips.
Tough stop here for $1.30, right?
Nice.
Oh, people at the Zoom door. Come on in. Sorry, gang. What do you mean by crazy day? So, the day started off with me getting into a car accident with my kids. It continued with the fucking with the patches and the dealer and all. Then, because of all that time, I didn't get to walk the dog. So Benny peed on my bed. He peed on my bed. Now, I don't know if you guys understand dog pee. Like, okay, a little dog like a Chihuahua or a Yorkie, when Benny pees, it's like 3 gallons.
Throw that out. Get a new bed.
I need a new bedroom. About to go ask my neighbor if I can borrow his bedroom. Then I actually got home and I went to walk him, and some moron is walking at him with his own dog, and I'm walking, right? Like, and I'm like, oh shit, this is a tight street, tight alley, whatever. And the guy has him on a long leash and is just letting him walk towards Benny. I walked off to the side, and I'm with my daughters and everything. I was like, girls, just go walk through, go give me about 20 feet because it's going to go down right now. Because I knew it. I see the guy, and he's all like in his own world, and he's just letting his dog. I'm like, dude, you mind? Like, this guy will tear him apart. Just, why are you have him on a long? Don't let him come near me. Don't let him come near my dog. And he's just like, what? And when I tell you, like, the dude was like on the ground holding his dog, I'm being fucking dragged by Benny like I'm on a bobsled or whatever it is, on one of those, like I'm like he's a sled dog, and I'm holding him. And the thing is, when we were on time, my kids put on the regular collar. They didn't put on the pronged collar. I only walk him with a pronged collar in the middle of the day, because if he pulls, you pull him back, and it's got spikes on the inside. It pokes him, and he'll stay. But with a regular collar, and he knows it's a, and the thing is, he went so hard at this guy that he started scraping his feet, and I'm holding him back, and he scraped off like all of the little padding on the bottom of his feet, in the front and the back, and now he's like walking like this. It stings him. And I took a bunch of whatchamacallit, peroxide, and I just sprayed it on all over his paws. And well, I guess this was a good level. Yeah, but I am like, my focus has been all over the place today, and that's on top of everything that I had going on this morning with the family and with my parents and like all this and then I see some of you guys going in the Discord, and it's like, damn, I got this on top of that, and I'm like, damn, we all got shit going on.
Bro, yeah, dude, I crashed my van the day before Thanksgiving, my work van. Now we're down to one van, and we were gonna trade that in for a new one, and I fucked that. 20 G's down the drain.
Yeah, we're gonna get another car.
Yeah, I'm riding around with my other guy. We're down one van, doubling up on our calls because we were gonna trade my van in and use because we paid it off, and use the 20 grand that it's worth to get a brand new van. And now we're fucked. We just gotta go finance one fully.
Well, it's a good thing Christmas is coming.
Yeah, the
withdrawals, baby, withdrawals.
The guy told us to wait until like January or like the very last couple days of the year, that they might have some last minute deals, cars they need to get out, so we can take a look and see what's up.
I might have to make a withdrawal and just go buy some shit. But it's been a good month. It's been a good year. It's like, that's the thing. That's the thing when you trade, like, right? You count everything in pips. I'm over there like, so this is what, about like 3,000 pips. I can do this in about a month.
It's hilarious how we think in pips.
Yeah. My girl be like, we should get that. I'd be like, that's what, like 40 pips right there? I need a bed, I need a car, I need a leash, I need some fucking band-aids for these blisters. I need some rest. Today's been a really, really stressful day. And on top of that, my kids are like, hey, Dad, you want to go to the park and play? Yeah. Can't wait. Let's go. You're still on. Yeah, but did you die? Oh, shit. I'm not complaining, man. It's been a... Bring it on. Key here. This is key. This is key. We got 18 minutes to the 30. The first 15 of this hourly of our session is about to come to an end, and we can close below. And the next 15 close above. 15 fakes out. The 30 close above and fake out as well at that point. You know, we held the 30 level down here. But then we'd also close above the hourly level at 43.57. You see how all these time frames will start falling in line? So why would the market then come down after all that? Well, it could, so we're going to give it a chance, right? If this, we'll go over this again. Very simple, very simple. Right, remember the lesson from yesterday? No bottom wick on a candle, shouldn't be any more range. Next one should technically come back up and flip bullish. Well, this one's created the range, but it's also coming back up to flip bullish. And now this 15 closes. Whoa, not do that. Right, but if the 15 closes here, the next one, right? If this 15 closes like it is right now, next one closes above it. That's a 15 fake out. That's the 30 closing like this. That's also the 30 fake out. And that would be a respect of the hourly level up here. And if we can do all of that, we'll give the market a chance to come down and stay below the range. If it doesn't, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, capiche? Wait, where's my sound effects?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
There we go. We're gonna make a trade soon. Yeah, well, I'm explaining what needs to happen for us to see these buys, and we'll probably look for them off this bottom wick. That's fine, but that's what we need to happen first. Yeah, we can trade this, right? Sells here before it happened, of course. You understand it's got to tap a higher time frame area. You can trade the buys off of here. You understand it's highly likely to bounce off of there. But we also understand that if it does this, the probability of our positions goes up significantly over this one. And this bottom wick, while this bottom wick entry, you know, sniper entry looks great right now, you're opening up yourself to unnecessary risk at that point, because this isn't a higher time frame level, right? We've seen this on a 1530, but which it can react at, but it's not a higher time frame level. I think the fact that we reacted here was the level, right? There was already orders there because we've had a support there on a smaller time frame, plus the rest of the people that trade the, you know, psychological numbers, round numbers, 43.50, 55.60, you know, 43.25, all of that. So I think that helped, but once we're up here, the probability of us coming up goes up significantly, especially if we create this top wick here, decide to come down and then bounce back up. The rebreak of that top wick should be our position, right? But if we come down first with a bottom wick and no top wick, we'll have bottom wick entries, expecting the hourly to make a top wick, or in the next 30 to make a top wick. Right? I think the hourly got one. It's got a small one here. Beware, price could bounce off the SMA. I don't have a simple moving average anywhere on here. Where's there an SMA? Key support level 43.48, Asian low. Those Asians. I think it's your setup on NQ right now for a short off the open range. Possibly. You have the SMA set up on your RSI chart. Oh, aren't you just full of syllables? Or not syllables. Those aren't syllables. Vowels. Consonants. Letters. Acronyms. That's what they are. Acronyms, right? Syllables. Full of syllables.
ICT, baby.
I hear you. Yeah, I don't ICT. ICT stands for instant chaos trading. I have the SMA set up on my RSI chart. That's rocket science. That's rocket science to me. Minutes here for the 30. What she wanna do, baby? 15's got a nice celery play going on here too. Maybe we can take the break of the lows here, right? But it would have to be after we close below here on the 15 and the 30, never coming back up in range, right? Tough because the hourly's open too, right? So you've made this bottom wick on the hourly. Now it's kind of anyone's game here. No, not rockets, just a different. I know, Charles. No. We trust me. I used to trade with the RSI on my screen and the MACD and the Bollinger Band all at once, right? And then right before I take a position, I'd measure the fib, right? I'd get my 61.8 and I'd be like, all right, YOLO. Yeah, good old days. Gang, by the way, thank you for getting me to 28.3K. Let's see if we get to 28.4 tonight. Man, 30K before New Year's, that would have been incredible. But hey, still appreciate you guys showing up, supporting, and I love you. And taking the dubs with me. Hey, you're helping yourself. I'm proud of you for taking a step to help yourself. But at the end of the day, that's the only thing I can't control, right? Can't control what you do. I can encourage you to help yourself. Can't control it for you. Well, that's cool. I like that. I was trades yesterday. W's only. I don't complicate my trades with indicator overkill. I've been trading for a long time. All that matters is your specific indicator strategy wardrobe. Yeah, people like them for confluence. I used to, but the thing is, like I've said it many times, my gripe with indicators is that they're lagging and they tell you the things that have already happened, not where to enter. Like by the time you see an indicator tell you something, it's already happened. And like that's one thing. Number two, you can literally get all the information from the indicators from just reading the candles. Because how are the indicators made? Somebody's noticed something in the candles and programmed it, and like that's what it is. So you can notice it in the candles. You got to learn it, what it's telling you, and understand it. And third of all, isn't it so much nicer to just have a clean chart? A line here, a line there, right? Almost like a vacation in Colombia. Very, very simple, right? Are you trading with a prop or your own? Both. Both. Nope. Still no active accounts. You think Japan news is priced in? I don't worry about Japan news. Right? Let me tell you something.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
In a way, there's so many of us. We're an institution during Asian hours. Yeah, we just don't have institution money, even if there's many of us. Your $1 million isn't doing nothing. Let me tell you guys. Damn. You guys think that when you walk out of the water, the sea level drops? If you're swimming on the beach and you walk out that water, you think the sea level drops? You're not affecting anything. Break down your strap more in the court. I need some education with a tax write-off. Is that a statement, a question? I'm not sure. Depends how big you are. It doesn't matter how big you are. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter how big you are. Sea level ain't dropping. Look at this fucking push down to close out the candle. Give me a closure here. Give me a closure. What are you doing? Where are you going? What's the stops here? Or do we wait on the next 4-hour low? Scary. Scary. We're gonna have a buy limit down here, 43.33. Hopefully we get there. One. Actually, we're gonna have it up to 1 hour here. So 43.33 flat will be a buy limit. Oh, it tapped our level on the dot. Let me tell you, if this respected both our previous levels and blows through ours here. Yeah, we're gonna go look for 43.33 flat here. Wow, what a reaction, huh? Break through here. Just fucking dump heavy. Come on, let's go. Yo, why is my limit moving? Can somebody tell me? Anyone? Yo, could somebody tell me why my buy limit is moving right?
Try stop limit all the way at on the right hand side. Is it that?
No, it adds. It's a different nuance to the position. I've never seen this shit move like this. 43.33 flat. Okay, it's not moving right now, right? Now it's that was the what was that? follows price sometimes. No, I don't need this shit to follow price. I need price to follow my buy limit. $30 closes here in 2 minutes. I'm down. Thank you. I mean, we might not get there at this rate. We might come back up, retest the top of the range, come back down. There's a few things at play here. We're not really printing structure, right? We're basing our ideas. Something we've seen before. Off a level we've seen before, off a higher time frame level. We're also bearish daily. Bearish 4 hour. Well, previous 4 hour held resistance. So yeah, I'd say we're bearish on a 4 hour. We're 100 pips here. All right, see, it broke through there. So good luck, gang. We're going to see a quick drop. May the forces of evil become confused on the way to your house. Oh, if we come down to our level. So let's see. We have 40. Oh, shit. We got really close. 43.33. Look at that. On the dot with that wick. It might come back up in range. I want to see how we close. 30 closes in 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to keep this here, right there. It's 100. Huh? 101. 100 pips even. Okay, bottom wick to our level. Let's go. No top wick, bottom wick. Give to me bottom wick now. Okay, top wick, probably here. This is good because this is daily level as well. You see, this is the daily we drove off of, so it's a really good level, but you might have to keep the daily stop, and that gets too heavy. That's 170 pips. So I'm gonna keep it at 100. If it blasts through here, it'll have to retest the highs at some point here. So that's what I'm gonna bank on. Yeah, feels like a close your eyes and sell type of day, right? But we haven't created structure for a sell. You want to come down off a resistance for a sell, right? So you might form one here, and then we can take the sells, right? We get this bullish candle here. It forms a support. We get a top wick to any of these areas right here, yellow lines. We can come down, break this previous candle low. We're breaking support after bouncing off a resistance. We can be confident in that push down. For now, see all these wicks. Chance we come back up. This is the night I get funded. Yeah. I think we saw a minor reaction, like a 20 pip reaction or a 30 pip reaction off every single one of our levels. Made a bottom wick, top wick. I don't like 60. I don't like the sell here because we can re-break highs, right? I don't think we've tapped the resistance I wanted. This is a good level, but I'd rather give it a chance to come back up in a range and fail than not get there, because I think it could still get back up there into this range. So I don't take the sell here yet because it hasn't attempted that. But like I said, we could still set up for sells. Still possible. How many contracts you trade? Usually, typically 2 to 6 on the funded here, and it's a massive stop, so we're 2. And usually, typically 20, 10 to 40 on a live, but usually a 20 is my go-to. Break out of lows. Who's in this wick, Phil? Oh, whoa. Don't do that to me. It'd be tight if this blasts through our stops. Slowly, slowly. I'm gonna trickle down. Three, 23, 22. Yo, so if I set this to 1 now, will it change my limit? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. $35.6. Nice to get a nice that week before the year ends. Oh man, we're gonna be trading all throughout the holiday break here. Just get to our level. Might be back on Zoom. Yeah, take your time. Do what you got to do. Okay. We're probably gonna move this buy limit but we need the next 15 to print. Here's the deal. This is good if that we're pushing back up in range, because back up in this range, there's already an established recent support, right? It's right here. We're gonna close back up above it. That's a level we're looking to take buys off of. That's the level it's either gonna respect or disrespect. And if it closes above it, we don't need the 15. The 15 leaves this 30 open, and if the 30 is making a top wick, we could come back down. But if it's the 30, right? So the next 15 is going to have to stick around above range here. It couldn't drive all the way up, and you have to be okay with that, right? No FOMO. But because you're looking for the optimal entry that you're planning for. 15 closes above here right now. The next 15 needs to close somewhere above here as well. Maybe it closes like this. Maybe we get something like this on the next 15. Test this area, and then the opening of the next hour, test this area. That's our entry. That's the buy. Right, we're gonna look for this bottom wick entry over here. And on the hourly, what that would look like, if we're able to close up here, your hourly candle at that point looks like this. If it opens with a bottom wick first, your hourly candle actually looks like this. But if it opens with a bottom wick first into this area, I will take a buy there, expecting for that candle to respect this low. Right, that's the stop. And tap this area and flip bullish for us, so it'll look like this. Oops, sorry. Bish. For now, we wait, and I'm gonna get rid of this for now, because if we end up topping out here, re-breaking the lows, that is a strong top wick. There's a lot of orders. I don't want to blast through our level. So now that it's established here, and we're gonna close back up in range, man, and it's a 4-hour level. Yeah, that, like this just needs to push up more. Right, but like I said, this is only a 15 candle. The 30 is still open and can bring you down. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let me delete that in the signal channel. Done. Oh, people at the Zoom door. Moni, welcome. Twitter, admit, what's going on? You guys leaving, or you guys getting kicked out of the Zoom? What's happening? what prop firm is this on? So this is with Top One Futures, but they're usually with Project X, right? But they're moving me to a live account, so they've disabled all my accounts. They told me it's going to be about a week, and I can trade one of their accounts through TradeOvate over here. So I'm trading it on TradingView through TradeOvate, or I'm trading it on TradeOvate through TradingView. 15 is going to close right now. This is only a 15 fake out, right? So their account size, this one, we've only had 2 trades on here for about 1,000. Well, here, because they just sent me to live like a few days ago, and it takes about a week. So they gave me this account. I think they honestly forgot they gave me this because I shouldn't be trading at all with them if they're putting me on live, but something. I don't think they'll mind. I'm probably not going to get paid out on this. They're going to be like, they're going to realize, hey, you shouldn't be trading. You're moving to live. They're going to take this away. But over here, right, we've only taken 2 trades, 2 dubs, and in the last couple of days. All right, the 15's faked out. See if we can have the 30 close above here. And I honestly don't care how this 15 looks as long as it can push us up. As long as we stay above the range. I don't care if it's got a bottom wick, top wick. I just need this 15 to stay above here because that'll close the 30 above the range, above this area to the left here. And then I will look for this 43 area for buys off the bottom wick off the next candle. Shoot, you know what? It might be a pineapple position because if we don't get activated here, I might have a pineapple here and this will be the stop. It would just make sense if we get down here without making a top wick to be in a buy. This is a better entry, and you know, it just makes. Maybe I'll split my live account into 10 and a 10. Oh, I was with you guys on my phone. I got you. Now you're home. Buying at least halfway back up, you think? What do you mean? I don't know where it's going. I just know if it closes the way I need it to close, I know what I'm going to look for. But remember, like I said, the 30 is still open. So we can't take this 15 fake out, as the 30 could just make the stop wick, close back below range, and now you're back closing below the hourly level. You know what I mean? So patience, young grasshopper. Love trading. Yeah, I'd be having those days sometimes too, options. I'm locked in. Every level is just there. It's just, yeah, man. Shit, I left my drone outside. Move this shit down. $11 here. I mean, it's looking good for now, but that's a lot of time still left. So anything can happen here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. God damn, look at that candle. 211 pips, not bad. Could have been like 600 in New York. What was this in New York? Funny how the retracement is bigger than the push. The 450 pip candle. That's a 400 pip candle. When am I gonna be done, baby? Around 10.
Which is how much minutes?
How many minutes? It's about 70 minutes.
70 minutes, which is how much?
70. It's an hour and 10 minutes. Close my door, please. You. Don't you work them? So how are you gonna promote them when you don't have a funded, or it doesn't work like this? What do you mean? No, I mean, that's the prop firm that I go with. Yeah, except now they're moving me to a live account. So whenever they give me a live account, that's what I'll trade here. You know she's timing you? Yeah, she is. She went to look at the microwave, at the stove that's got the clock. I hope she don't set the stove though for that much. Because the kids got some funny logic. You know what I mean? They think things are a good idea when they really aren't. Kind of interesting. What? Would you support your kid and teach them if they wanted to start trading? Yes, of course. Obviously. No, you suck. You can't do this. Dad, what about those people online? No, they're good, but you. Yeah, if they want to do this, of course. I just don't think this is what they want to do. His oldest, I think, said not yet. They want to be like these magical things, right? Like me, I wanted to be this NBA player. This magical thing. And then you fucking bump into an NBA player and you're like, holy shit. Be like, that shit was never gonna happen. they be lying to kids. I practice my ass off. Can't practice for height. Just can't. Your Knicks won the NBA Cup? That don't matter. Did you see fucking... I don't know, yo. Something weird with these guys, yo. Josh Hart on stage put his thumb up Jalen Brunson's ass. I would have whacked him with a fucking trophy. It was on live TV on camera. Some wild shit. No, and Jalen Brunson was like, I don't know what he was like, but I was like, well, I'm gonna do that shit on camera. You're going back to the locker room together anyway. Just a heavy push up here. I don't know what this 1 hour thinks it's doing, but we got a bearish candle here. We're gonna look for some sells. We get some bearish candles at resistance. Yeah, things are going to change a little bit if we close above this range. Dude won the natty in college, then did the splits on national television. Yeah, that's crazy. Must be missing the Diddy parties, yeah. Nice to be a New Yorker. Yeah. Sometimes. I'd rather be Florida man, though. I'd rather be Florida man in today's world than a New Yorker. You gotta make it trading so I can get finals tickets because we're going this year. Or the Knicks. I think this is their best chance. Like, this is their best year yet in terms of, not because they're good, right? Because I mean they are good, but like Indiana's injured, Boston's injured. This is their year to make it to the finals and lose. Still their year. New Yorkers and Florida folks are built different? No, it's the same exact people. Florida is just New York. It's everyone that's moved from New York. Floridians are just a bunch of people that moved away from New York when they realized how shitty it is compared to Florida. Nick slander equals unfollow. That's my team, bro. I've been, bro. We are the I don't know. We are the most loyal fan base because our team is trash year after year, and we continue to talk like next year's our year. Like, we are some loyal ass fans, and we've been burned for like 40 years. Florida girl, W, yeah, W my Floridians. If all of them new here. Yeah, drop a like, sub to the channel, please. Same as Cowboys fans. Yeah, it's just, yep, it's our year. We might get lucky and get the wild card. Definitely our year. 30 seconds here for the hourly closure. Gonna respect. We closed below, right? But we opened up above. Yeah, I think we're below here. And we need to make a steeper bottom wick. We need to come down and grab some orders here. So let's see if we can grab this bottom wick here and re-break highs, at which point we'll have a sell stop. We close right at it, right at resistance. Yeah, because you can argue, even if where it opened, you can argue that that's the level. So it's kind of still open below. You can argue. Can go a few different ways. Maybe we get a closure above, back below for fake out. We come down. Really depends how we come down. First position today, yeah, I have not taken a trade since yesterday. I really haven't been at the charts the entire day. Like you go back in the stream, I'll go over my day. I went over my day. What up, Debo? Don't hurt nobody. I don't hurt nobody. I don't hurt nobody, baby. Ooh. Funky level here. Need something more clear than this. 4305. Too far away from me. 4305. Holy shit. Down here, I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but it's going to take a long ass time to get there. We're 600 pips away right now. We're going to need another day like today for us to get there. Benny, please. And you know what? Yeah. Well, too late there. Looking to take a seller. Basically getting 100 subs there. It just depends how this works. I was looking to get a sell right at that area. I had to measure my stops, but too late. Got in the low 43.40. I was looking to take a sell right off this level. Now it's not going to go. Not as locked in, it should be. Going in short right now. This is advantage point right here. This 5 could bounce up and start refilling the wick. That's here. My partials were right there. It was roughly 34 pips and probably goes back up to me. It's got to retest that push. I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't, great. But I was like, that's the stuff that brings you down right there. You see these levels? I was just measuring stops here and all that stuff. I don't know, we'll see. Personally, I hope it comes back up, re-breaks the highs. Not so it could take you out, but just because it's just the way we'd set up faster for a position. Big sells off top wick of this hourly. Yeah, amazing. That was the position I was just looking for here. Leeb, welcome. Yeah, that would have been roughly 120 pips stop, and you're looking partials here at around 35.40, and then about 96 to the, I'm sorry, 96 to the wick fill. One probably to support here, $1.50. I want a fake out here, gang. I really want a fake out here. So I want this 15 to close above, and I want the next 15 to close below, which would be a 15 fake out and a 30 hold of resistance, at which point it'll make our life so simple. Just so simple on the next candle, right? Not the next 15, on the next 30, right? If this 15 breaks down here and closes below here, oh, we might be looking at the next 15 sells, but it'll have to print correctly. Okay, we're going to have some range on this current 15. We're going to have to get a top wick to resistance areas, 43.59. Then we're going to have a rebreak of the lows. Right now, though, first things first, we need a closure of this 15. I am pretty confident we're going to get it. I'm pretty confident in the position that we're going to take if it sets up. Let me put it that way. This is a high quality position if it sets up for us. New all-time highs today. I haven't smoked enough to get to my all-time highs. I'm like halfway there. It's gonna take me a lot. I don't know what this guy's doing. Tickle your ear. Tickle your ear. Poke you in the eye. Gotcha. Gotcha. Poke you in the eye. Knock a tooth out. Knock a tooth out. He just takes it. Like, look at this guy. The mush. Look at this mush. Bro, do something. Be a dog. How can I help you? Talk to me. How can I help you? Show me your paw. Show me the paw that you cut. Show me. Show me. Good boy. Show me the other one. Yeah. All right. I see it, buddy. I see it. Go ahead. I'll fix it. Hey, and don't forget, like, as this candle flips, I'm not trading it, right? The 15 could flip. Maybe the 15 closes above and the next candle breaks the low. I'm not trading that either, all right? Like, maybe the next candle does this, all right, from here, right? I'm not trading this. But I will trade the closure because at that point, this is your 30 candle, right? And if that's your 30 candle and it opens up with a top wick, I'm taking the top wick entry off this area, looking for this. If it forms a bottom wick first and then starts riding up, I will not take a top wick entry, but I will wait for the rebreak at a low. And it'll just be that simple. See how there's a workflow of things that need to happen, right? And if they happen the way you've drawn it up, I'm not drawing it up because that's like, it looks pretty. I'm drawing it up because that's what we've seen. That's what we traded. That's how it works, right? That's what we built. 50 pips. Oh, you took it off the top here? You took it off the top when I said, oh, you know what? You guys just pressed the sell button before I even had a chance. I said, yeah, oh, you know what? And this shit just dropped. How did you even have the time? He said, I did. I said, oh, you know what? And he just hopped in. I didn't even have a chance. Faster. You react to my brain faster than my body reacts to my brain. Oh, you know what? Click. I didn't even. I'm over here like, hold on. Let me count the stops here. What's that going to be? Oh, well, too late for that. It drove. You guys are funny. 5 minutes just went back up. That's fine. Yeah, it's good. This is good. This is good. We got 2 minutes here. Stop, bro. No, I know. I get it. Love you too. Me and you against the world. Just the two of us eating raw food in the sky. Guy. Can't trade like this, Benny. I can't do it. He's just not letting me. He keeps putting his paw on my elbow here too. Hello. You know what you do? You gotta stop. Close their nose and he moves away. Anyway. Second day trading, I'm averaging 300 a day. You're not averaging anything. You had 1 day of $300. Hey, I'm not knocking what you're doing. I want you to win. I just don't want you to be delusional or or disillusioned, right? That's the word. I don't want you to be disillusioned. I don't want you to be severely disillusioned. Would you teach your dog how to trade? No, but I'd teach him how to drive so he can go pick up the kids from school, and that would save me a lot of time. So just approach it correctly, right? There's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's great, but if like just approach it correctly, you know, life ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, a little Rocky reference in there. Bro, I need you to move. You want to dance? Now we moving. I understand. Yeah, no, like, I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for all of you. But like, I say this all the time. You hear me say it all the time. This is a game of thousands. Trading is a game of thousands. Right? So you need thousands of days, thousands of positions, thousands of hours, thousands of different stops, different risk management on the same position. Right? You got to take the same position 3,000-4,000 times to identify all the different ways you can manage risk there. Beautiful close. Yeah, I'll take it above the range. Now I'd want this to fake out and close below the range. Right? We want to make sure that it closes below and doesn't just continue riding up here, because we can break this low, get a bottom wick, and continue on our merry way up. But if we grab these orders, make the low, and don't come back up, but we're able to hold price below here, like, what do you think's going to happen? Price is able to maintain below here for 30 minutes. It's with this low that we've made and how technical gold is in terms of it creates a support, it creates a resistance, it fills the range, right? We know that. So things should be fairly simple here, right? It likes to retest lows and highs. It just made a low. It wants to retest that low, right? This is what we want to see. It'd be a fairly simple position. This is what the 30 would look like, and it would be a 15 fake out, right? And all of this, don't forget, all of this falls in line. Look, the hourly closed bearish, a little bit below the range here, right? But closed bearish. 2 hour, well, 2 hours still open, 4 hours still open, but 4 hours broke all of these 4 hour lows. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, market doesn't turn around on one candle. So I see, you know, we are pushing up right now, but it doesn't, you know, we don't have a 600 pip drop to turn around in one candle. It'll usually either create a range or do it like the same way you're on the highway and you're going, you know, you're going 90 on the highway, or 20 or 30 or 60 wherever you're driving. Just gave away my standard, my cruise control speed. But yeah, if you're going like 90 on the highway and you want to go the other way, you don't just fucking, you know, slam the handbrake. And no, you got to get off the highway, go, you know, other side, make a U-turn, or like, you know, go back around. The same market does the same thing. It takes its time. It got to get off the highway. It's got to come down, come over here, right? Get off on the street, make a little U-turn, and then go back the other way. Love from India. Yeah, we love you too. Just try not to spam. It'll be good. But all good. All good. Craziest trading dream? I don't have dreams. I do not remember last time I had a dream. Maybe when I was like 15. Yeah. It's Habibi from the grocery store chasing me down with a red can. You asshole! You fuck your mother! It's a scary dream. Yeah, fucking who gets me? Oh man. If you stop smoking, you start having dreams again. That's what I'm afraid of. Because I got a wild imagination. Bro, living the dream. Is that what you guys think when you see people online? Like all these people, everyone see bros living the dream. They're just, these are highlight reels. Be aware of that, right? You're comparing other people's highlight reels to your own behind the scenes. I used to say that all the time too. But like what you know about yourself is technically like a behind the scenes look, right? But when you see others post, it's really a highlight reel, right? It's a big difference between behind the scenes and the highlight reel. I get a shot at, I get shot at every time I go to sleep. That's wild. I'd be like, no, fuck that. I'd rather smoke some weed. What? That's way worse than being high. I'll take. Hello, Wix, my friend. What's up, brother? Where you from? Right near the beach, boy. I dream now and then. I smoke every day. I don't dream, and if I do, I just don't remember it. I mean, like, what would it be like? I don't know. Do I wake up in the middle of the night? Like, I don't know, like. Help support! Fuck! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Health support? Was this a dream? Yo, they're wilding out. Was the last time you took a tolerance break? This afternoon. Until I started this stream. Sorry, Benny, I had to ride over you. You're like, blew the account? What do you mean blew the account? Was this a dream? Sorry, new to the party. Hey, what up, Furby Grace? Glad to have you. Well, you're new, but you're not late. So join us. We're gonna have positions here very soon, about 7 minutes. As long as we get this closure below, we're looking at 15 fake out, the 30 hold of resistance, and a top hook entry off the next candle. Can I get a light? Yep, just give me the light. Just give me the loot. Just give me the loot. Oh, wait, where is it? Right here, I got you.
Just give me the light.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, man. What is real? What are you, Morpheus? Welcome to the real. He's sitting in some fucking canyon. Welcome to the valley of the real. Six minutes here. All right, what do we have? No, I'll give it like, yeah, just be patient. Let's see if it prints like we drew out. We can't enter here, really, because at any moment this 15 could flip bullish and just drive up, right? But we also need to be patient. We also can miss this drive down. You have to be aware of that and understand it and be okay with it, right? If it decides to push now in this candle, if there's enough volume. But if we hold this resistance, we're looking for that break of the lows 100%, right? You and the fam got any special Christmas plans? I'm not vacationing. Very, very sad for the beaches. Very sad for the beaches. Great charts. I'm streaming and winning and pressing the big, beautiful buttons. The markets don't care about the holidays. And frankly, neither do I. Consistency is sexy. Vacations are overrated. Many people are saying this. Many people. We'll celebrate later with the profits. The best gifts, we make the best gifts, they're profits. Fucking. No more tariffs. We're hitting everybody with profits. I need help. Bro, stop. Stop, Benny. Stop it. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. All right. So it looks like it's printing exactly how we said. Now we just need a closure. If this gives us a strong bearish closure, I'm looking for a top wick sell right now like this. No, we need the break of the lows after a top wick is created. So, but we need to be patient. We need to make sure it closes below here, because if it doesn't, there's nothing going on just yet. And then we'll probably look for the same position just off the 30. It's tough, right? When you close at this area, the market doesn't really owe you a top wick, right? But your discipline owes you a top wick, right? It owes a top wick to your discipline, right? Not really to you. They might not give you one and come straight down, right? Because you're right at resistance. It's going to drive off resistance to support. This area you want to come back to on a top wick. But you need it, right? You need to have it. So be disciplined, be patient, and wait for this closure. Because a bunch of people just entered here and now they're in fucking drawdown because the market's... So. And the rebreak of the lows here, see how that would fall in line with the hourly break of the lows, top wick, wick to fill. One minute. 1 minute. Go 3 here. 63 pips. Yeah, I'm okay with the 3 there. Need to close below. If we don't, we wait on the next, not the 15, but most likely the 30. Look at that. Look at that. How do I identify support resistance? It's a combination of a top-down analysis from the daily down to the 4 to the hour, and a level that makes sense on all the time frames. And typically, if they don't line up, I'd prefer to go by the higher time frame level, unless there's smaller time frame levels that are lining up at multiple instances, and then I go with smaller time frame level. But in reality, no matter what I explain to you, you're not going to understand it or remember it or memorize it unless you show up to the charts and Reggie, like Kendall, unless you show up to the charts and see the concepts at play. The only way for you to remember all of this is you have to watch these things play out in real time to understand that they work. Not looking for any top wick sells here, right? But like this can go a few ways, right? We can come back down here, retest this area, and break highs, at which point I would like the buys. But the perfect, ideal setup here would be this 30 closing back below the range. Excuse me. Yeah, so if we can, maybe this won't be a 15 fake out and a 30 closure below the range and the hourly break of the lows. Maybe this will be the 30 fake out and the hourly break of the lows. Right? Well, this technically closure back below the range here would also be a 15 fake out with the 30, but the 30 hasn't held. If we close below, the hourly would hold. You go live during Asia? What do you mean? This is Asia. No, we're in Asian session. We're live right now in Asian session. We go live in New York as well on the days that we don't crash and go to hospitals and walk our dog. Yeah, we go live every single day, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. Yeah, if you're new here, please drop a like, sub to the channel. Almost every old face here does that immediately. If you guys forgot, please do so. And please, please, please share the stream. Help me grow this community, help me grow this channel, and help me provide more value day in and day out and for a longer period of time in a much more interesting way or a much more fun way, much more valuable way. Please. What helps me helps you. So share the stream, drop a like, sub to the channel. I think the break of these lows can really take us down here after that closure with no top wick. Get rid of this. I'm gonna have a sell stop here. There'd be no reason to come back up there. Create a top wick, broke the low, rebroke the high of the previous candle, to break the low and to break the low on the 4 hour, right? We've created, on the hourly, right? We've created this initial area of support where it bounced from. If it breaks that area with these wicks, I think we should be good to go, right? It's not really faking out, or it's not closing yet. We got a lot of time to close. Oh, come on. There we go. We are activated here. Live account. Okay, we're gonna drop this to 2. Oh, why didn't it activate? Bro, sell. What's going on? Yo, oh, market. Sell. Bro, what is it doing? Am I bugging? Sell. Market, sell. Damn. The fuck? Missed a bunch of pips here. 7 pips. I thought I had it set. I'm sorry, gang. Buy 1. Limit 1. 8, 2, 6. Once it fills this wick, I gotta go break even here because it might react off that wick. And why are we moving with the limit? No, I need a buy limit. I'm bugging. I hate this thing. Partials hit, by the way, stops to break even. We're about 25 pips in profit on the live count. 28 pips in profit. Let's just fucking close everything. Close 1. Boom. Get out of here. Let's take some dubs. I'm not getting paid out on this account anyway. We got a runner running at 30 pips right now on in the signal channel on the live account. We're at 32 pips. Sorry, gang. But I'm not getting paid out on this account anyway, but I have no idea why it wasn't. I'm clicking sell, market. I hate the system. Like Project X, we're being massive profits right now and fucking looking for a runner. Yeah, I didn't close them. No, my live account's still running. We secured half. Stops to break even here, gang, by the way, because it can flip and push up heavy. But if it doesn't, we're gonna get some really good runners to the bottom of the range. Yes, on the live account, we had it right on the rebreak of the low there. Congrats. W. What do we get in the signals there? What do we close in the signals? I'm not too worried about this account. This is still a W, right? We made money here. I'm not too worried because no matter how much I make on here, right? I made $500, $400, and no matter how much I make here, I'm not gonna get paid on it because they're giving me a live account. But you guys get the point of the position. Still a W. The live account made money. Signals got 19 pips. Oh, it shows 18 in there. All right. Yeah. So the signals closed half at 18, and now we have a runner, and it might push back up here, but W. Still made money. Big dubs. Big dubs. Best to just use limit market? No, in this case, there was no limit order needed. In this case, it was a stop, right? In this case, this is what I did. Wait, stop. What I should have done is sell, and then I should have hit this button. I don't think I hit sell to actually activate it. There we go. Stops to... That stop shit I don't like. Yeah, I don't like anyway. I think I just had this set on something else. That's why I didn't register it. But technically that should have been another like 8-9 pips we should have secured. But look, we secured full here and then it came back up. So good thing. But this should have been it, right? Stop loss above the range. TP should be at the bottom of the range here. Oh, stops should be above the current hourly high. TP should be below the range. I mean, at the bottom of the range. And what I didn't do, I think I didn't click this sell right here to activate it, right? I think that was the thing. Can we, if we rewind the stream, I don't think I clicked that sell to activate it. Not number one. Number two, then I kept clicking sell, sell, sell. And while it was set over here on a limit or a stop order, and every time I'm clicking it, it's just adding that stop order there, right? So we have a stop here. Look, it's just going to keep adding stops, right? Sell, sell. Oh, it just created an order, and then I click on it, and right, and it's just going to create another stop, and that's when we just kept doing that. Oh, no stops. You didn't put you didn't move the stops to break even. You stayed in it. Yeah, I honestly, once we fill, see these little areas to the left, this area right here, this wick right here, where we've bounced off that area heavy. Once we tap it again, you have to go break even. You don't have to, look, but I'm not going to be the asshole that's up 30 pips to then go into drawdown. Not going to happen. It's not going to take, if I'm up 20, 30 pips, my position is not going back into negative. It's never going to go back. It's going to be either house money and we get a nice runner, or we're going to not lose anything. Like I said, if you let your 20 or 30 or 40 pips of profit go into negative, you're an asshole. Don't do that. Take your profits, get rid of the risk, go about your day. Congrats. I hope you guys learned something. More patience pays off. And we just keep rolling, rocking and roll. We've just been. I wish I could bring up my funded account that they just took away. This fucking another undefeated month, and yeah, update stream record guy. Win number 597. We're just getting close to. Another thing, really good level here for a buy limit, but I won't take it. Why, Wix? Why won't you take that buy limit? Honestly, I'm just fucking irritated at this platform and all this that goes along with it. And like, I want to rewind and see what the fuck happened and why it wasn't activating a stop. So I'm gonna go back on stream. If anybody can go back on this stream right now while I'm still streaming and tell me what I did that was wrong in terms of why didn't it activate sells when I was clicking sell. Bro, would they put this money into your live account, the money that you're making now? No. They're going to take this account away. No matter what I do here, this account's going to get to, I can fucking pass this. I can get paid out, get to pay out today, ask for it, and they're going to be like, bro, you serious? We told you you're going live. You shouldn't be trading on any accounts. I was on a stop tab. Is that what it was? And every time I kept clicking it, it just kept doing the stop. Is there a moment where I go market? Didn't I click market and then click sell here? Or does this set up what Spaceman did for me, and that's why I didn't do that? Right? So let's just, okay, for the sake of argument, will this sell or set up a sell stop? You see? Spaceman, you fucked me up. I'm just kidding. Damn. So before I used to click this and it would just sell, buy or sell. Now I click this and it adds the one we saved here from yesterday. Yeah, I tested it out. It doesn't matter. I forgot to change market limit stop. Is that from someone when someone asked me to stop market? Okay. You should activate the option to sell without confirming the order. Yeah, I do. Look, I have that, except it doesn't confirm it. I've set this up right here. See? Limit order. I think I got to trash it for now. You really want to remove Spaceman? Remove. Sorry, Spaceman. See, now if I click sell, it'll sell. Just for the sake of argument. Wait. Let's go. Boom. Opened. See? That's what we should have had. Boom. 1, 1, 3. Sell. Buy. By having a Spaceman, well, we just had him over here, right? You see it, and I got rid of it, and now it's buy and sell. As you said, you didn't click the sell button. You're right. You're right. You see, initially, that was the problem initially. I didn't click that sell to... Yo, where's Project X, man? Come back. Come back. I sick. Oh. Ah, Felicia. I know you're still on it, man. Your live account is more important since they would take this. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna take this away, but our live account here made $1,700. Take that to the bank. Yeah. Chat, if you guys didn't know, I enjoy long romantic walks to the bank. Oh, boom, look at that reaction. Woo! Anyone listen to me and take it? Anyone listen to me? Anyone? Anyone paying attention? I gotta figure this thing out here. Because by February, it's going to be Trade and we're all going to be doing this. So you guys better all pay attention to all the mistakes I'm making in terms of the mechanics of, you know, the mechanics of going through opening and closing the positions here on TradingView. I was looking for it, didn't line up. No, look at that. That's perfect. That would have been right there. Probably would have had entry at 41 flat. So it's our level. Look, level is 40.4. I probably have level, honestly, at 45. We might not have gotten activated based off my level. I would have been right there, 40.5. Yeah. If I'm being completely honest, my buy limit would have been right there, 40.5, and we would not have gotten activated, and we would be deleting. You can set the brackets straight on TradeVate and just use TradingView for charting. Yeah, still on it till February. You guys are like, dog. I'm gonna be back. We're gonna be back on Project X though. As soon as they give me that live account over here, we're gonna be right back on Project X. I'm gonna have to over leverage the fuck out of it though, because it's gonna be only a 15K account. Hey, where's YouTube? Where did my YouTube go? Nah, no way. Oh, we're still here. Good. But it froze. But yeah, you see? Solid, solid. This move will continue to happen every time. This bounce. Don't get me wrong. We can break through here. We can break through here. But typically the way it breaks through in these situations is like this. Where your trade is going to be from here to here. It's going to come back, tap these areas for the wicks. It'll break through. And at this point, it's anyone's guess what it's going to do. Tap this area, come back up, right? Top wick come down, range a little, make a decision, but like, you know, that's typically how it comes down. And if that's the case, where are you taking advantage of this drive? Are you taking advantage of it here after it tapped support? You're looking to come back to that support? Well, why? We already had support. We've retested support, and you're going to retest support? No, so you're probably better off knowing that you're going to bounce from here, taking this to the top wick here. And it'll probably give you, this is your best stop, chance at a stop, and it's also your best chance at zero drawdown. These positions will typically not see any drawdown. But no drawdown today anyway, in the position we took, right? Straight to profits. Straight to profits. Instead of dealing with the box on the right, just right click. Yeah, I mean, that was the position. You guys understand? You understand? We had TP over here. That's why this was full TP, because I'm expecting that bounce here. And eventually we'll get to that point where we're going to have this sell down here. We'll write it down here. And then we're going to have the buy limit here. And we'll take it back up. And you see how eventually you can just trade every movement of the chart, right? You don't need to wait, you know, for days or weeks for something to line up here, right? Or something to line up here, or something to line up here or here. Eventually you're just going to, everything's tradable because you're able to read this like a book. What's the key levels here? Previous day high and low? No, just the 4-hour levels. You see how they fall in line with the hourly levels. See that? Most recent hourly, then the 30 also falls in line here. Uh-oh. oh, it doesn't fall in line here. Well, yes, it does, right? Because we had this level from previous, right? Oh, wait, just on the 30, right? We had this off the 30 here. We broke that low, and this is the level where the market made a decision, right? So now if you're looking for buys, yeah, obviously right here, you need to close because now this level is there. But as it's printing, this is the level you're paying attention to and you're understanding. Market's going to make a decision here, and all we have to do is recognize the candles that are going to print here and how price acts. Because if we know how price acts in this area, well, if we know that price is going to make a decision here, and if we understand, if we've seen this candle and we've seen this candle before, and we've seen how they printed over the last decade of trading, we've seen how they've printed and the relationship between these two candles, you can now say, all right, I understand the relationship, what the candles are going to do with each other. Now, can they do it at my level where I have a solid stop, where I have a massive advantage point to close partials, where I can have a runner, where I don't risk the whole account, right? Where I could still take a solid position in terms of sizing, solid size position that can give me profits that I can feel, that I can understand. Otherwise, if I can't feel these profits, I'm going to have other type of impulses like I need more, give me more, because we're greedy and we're human, right? And that's human nature. Give me more. But if you put yourself in a position where you can avoid those impulses, take a W, and not have a lot of risk on the table and a chance to be house money, risk-free while it's riding, man, you better put your fucking gloves on, you better get some petroleum jelly, and you better go straight to that Diddy party, all right? Because this is a W. Bagging 180 pips a day. I don't know. I'm a Porsche type of guy. 100 pips, 80 pips a day makes dream. Well, let me know. You spend the holidays here. You guys saw my reel, right? Santa Week's gonna be delivering GT3 RSs. Now, not personally, not my thing, but run that back. Oh man, GT3 RS is your dream car. Yeah, I know where you could get one. I know how you could get one. And the thing is, you can get one. Will you? Will you make that a reality? You don't fit in them? Yeah, your ass is like fucking 9'14". How? How you gonna fit into a Porsche? What you need is a big body, right? Your ass needs like a Russian tank. Your ass needs like a... Get yourself a Hummer. They called it closed as a blue. I mean, you have a GT3? No. No. Right now, I am... It doesn't matter what... There's no one car, and it's bad enough because I feel like people recognize. Trust me, you'll never recognize me on the street. Oh my God. Don't sleep, 10 trade wins, you take 10K. Come on, listen. Join the Discord. Yeah, gang, look. Drop a like and please sub to the channel. If you caught that W with me, look, we caught a lot of it, and we were about 8 pips late to the party, right? Drop a like, sub to the channel, but really not for the position, not for the profits. Go get your signals for the profits. Drop a like and sub to the channel for the value, for the breakdown, for the fact that we drew all this up before it ever happened. For the reason we stayed out of one position, for the reason we took another position, for the reason why this was a good entry down here. All of this explained, broken down, and how this can work out. All your possibilities ran through, right? Just like your ex-girlfriend. Just saying. All of these possibilities went over and ran through. You don't have to be a fucking, put yourself in. I trade resistance to support. I trade a fib. I trade a, pullback. I trade break and retest. Learn to read the charts, build a narrative, and then you can trade everything. Don't put yourself in a box. I only do this, right? Because like I said before, if you're trading only this, we are not on the same level. We can't compete. We're not on the same level in terms of understanding the charts and perspective. And because like, I'll fuck with you if you think outside the box and you can attempt to read everything, even if it's not something you're going to take. Maybe it's going to be the reason you avoid a trade. Maybe it's the reason you avoid a loss, as long as you can read it, right? Maybe it's not the reason that you're going to place a position. Maybe it's going to be a reason why your stop is going to be at a certain place. Maybe it's going to be a reason why your risk management will be different. Oh, we've tapped this level, right? But learn to read the candles, read the charts, understand the volume, understand the levels, understand timing. Understand the nuances of the market between Asian and New York. Understand the difference in market cycles between, throughout the year. Understand the timing at which volume comes into the markets throughout the year as it changes. Sometimes you'll see volume pre-NY, 6 a.m. Sometimes you see volume straight through New York session from 8 a.m. Sometimes you don't see volume till 3 p.m. And you have to understand that these are cycles. And when they go through cycles, things slowly change. It doesn't change fast. So you're likely to get some volume at that time again the next day. And it's just, none of this can be learned without your experience, right? You can't understand this without experience. You need to experience. So keep showing up. The things that you can affect, right? The things that are in your hands, you do. Everything else out of your control. I get it, right? You can't print $1 million right now, put it on your desk and do, but the things that are in your control to be that person that can, do them, and you'll be the person that will. You all can, will you? Always yelling at my ass, my bad. That's just how I talk. Anybody's parents were ever like that? I'd be like that with my kid. They're like, Dad, why are you yelling? I'd be like, that's me. I'm not yelling. I'm gonna whisper at you. Knock that one right in there. Yep. I'm gonna start a top step. No, start a top one and go straight to funded, right? Instant funded. Don't waste your time passing challenges. Time is money, and if you want to go waste money, go for it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Go instant fund it, and you're all right. Can you stop? God. Go on my elbow. You're like Velcro, bro. Just stuck on me. Can somebody move this freaking dog? What's an instant funded? It's where you don't have to buy a challenge. You buy the account, it's already instantly funded. And if you go to Top 1 Futures, you can use code WIX. It'll take off 50% of that price. And guess what? It'll probably cost you just as much as a challenge account. Or a challenge account will cost you just as much. And you're going to get you're going to get an instant funded account. Funded account. Instant funded account. You snuck that one. Yeah, what's the slubs? Amen. It's possible the market hit 43.36. Yes, it's possible. You see, market doesn't typically break through like that. You get that bottom wick to the top wick to the bottom wick. Like you're how many fundeds can be at one time? Instant fundeds, I think it's 5. Is it 3? They raised it to 5 at once, then they raised it to 7, then 10. But I think right now it's either 5 or 3. Damn, your head sounds hollow, bro. Why is your noggin hollow? I'm trading 3 150s? Yeah, that's what I was doing. And they took them bitches away. They probably saw me buy more. And they were like, nah, we can't have them trading like 6 accounts right now. Take his shit away. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. Is Benny a liberal? Hollowhead. I don't know, but he's a lover, not a fighter. He was born on Halloween. He looks mean, but I mean Halloween on Valentine's Day. So he looks mean, but he's really a lover. Trust me, I know. There are 2 instant fundeds. Okay, use code WIX and get an instant funded. There's a straight to funded. There's an instant funded. Go with the instant funded. Better rules, probably a little more expensive, but use code WIX, 50% off. Oh, I'll hook you up. Use a one-time code, STACK5, and it'll give you an extra 5% off. One-time use. You can use STACK5 only once. You can use WIX as many times as you want. You didn't add the session trades or the stream record. You're right. I said it was. Okay. 597. 3 wins away from 600. The big 6-0. We were the first to 500, I think, out of the streamers. Definitely not the first to 600. What do we have? Yeah, cells. I mean, cells worked out perfectly. Cells. Oh, what's with all these lines? It ain't Peru. It says instant sim funded or ignite instant funded. I prefer the instant sim funded. That's what I got paid out on. That's where all my payouts came from. And that's why they blocked me from here, because too many payouts, bro. So yeah, use instant sim funded. It's better rules. It's might be a little more expensive, but your consistency score is like 20%. I had no problem keeping. The only time I had a problem and I had a big day, it took me an extra 3 days to get some wins and get back onto the consistent. Like it's better. It's you want to enjoy the experience as you're winning. As you're losing, you're not going to enjoy anything. But if you're winning, you just enjoy the experience. Yeah, TOF took me to live with a 2.5K live account. It was a joke, but yeah, maxed them out with payouts too. Top 1 futures. Yeah, I think my live is going to be around. Oh, because you had a 25K account, they gave you 2.5K. Yeah, I had a 150K account, so they're going to give me 15. I mean, 15 doesn't do anything. My live account is more than 10 times that. And I don't want to switch to a different chart. That's why I said, hey, we're either going to run it up or we're going to blow it really quickly, because there's very limited room for risk there. What did you use before top 1? I'm tracking. They're pretty new. I used them, but on the Forex side. But I'm like, there's just, before them, I didn't use anything. I just wasn't doing funded accounts. Before it was only live accounts. Only. But the live you can withdraw every day? Yeah, I'm not planning on withdrawing that. I don't want to run it up to like where they're gonna have to take away the live and be like, look, we just don't want your business. I'm not trying to make 300 bucks and withdraw. Yeah. I have no reason for that. I'm gonna have a big withdrawal here from the live account for New Year. They finna ban me, but still do affiliates. Not your banned, but we want your business. We want your ads. We don't want your business. Are we gonna do any more trades? I'm sure you got my express. So here's the deal. The next best trade just happened as well, right there with that bottom wick and a drive up. We gave you about 60 pips there, right? 61 pips. That was the next idea. Now we wait. Now there's more waiting involved. And because we've had our 4-hour close, because we've respected this area, right? Oh man, I didn't realize we had the 4-hour close. That was 5 minutes. This is a 4-hour close here. That was a good entry too off the bottom wick off the 4-hour. Yeah. I think honestly, I'm just gonna call it here. I had a wild day. If you guys didn't hear, the reason I missed New York session today and didn't stream, I got into a car accident, and I had my kids in the car, and then it was big commotion. Got home, dog peed the bed because I didn't walk him because I was dealing with the crashed car. You saw my dog; he's 140 pounds, so when he pees, it's like 18 bottles. It's like a 24 pack of 24 bottles like being spilled. That's gallons, bro, gallons. WTF? And then after that, right after I did that, I went to walk him. He got into a fight with another dog, and like, rest in peace, other dog. Like, you know what I mean? It's been a crazy day for me. And then I ran here, and all of this while I'm still dealing with like insurances and the dealer and one dealer, my weed dealer, my car dealer. No way he's a murderer. No. He didn't. That dog had a death wish, and it's not the dog's fault. It was the owner that was walking at me. Typically, you know how you cross the street when you see a dog like that you're scared of? When I walk down the street, people don't cross the street. They walk back outside of that block and take a different block. Because this guy is really big. But this asshole decided to walk his little fucking dog on a long ass leash, and like that dog looks at Benny, and he runs at him, and he wants to sniff him and sniff at Benny's like he'll tear him up, right? So I'm over there fucking sliding, and this guy, look, he scraped up all his paws. Come here, show him the paws, bro. Like, he scraped them up. They were bleeding. I had to put peroxide on the paws because. Give me your damn paw, bro. Just wave a little. There. You're so fucking big and cute. You're lucky. W big dog. Yeah, but like, it's just been a crazy day. What I need, like, there's a reason we waited so long. We should have been in like 3 or 4 positions on stream today throughout the stream. A lot of volume, a lot of good setups. I'm just not locked in. Like, I'm in my head, like, as we're seeing things play out. And then this thing with the fucking orders, right? In my head, it's like we're taking a trade, but I'm thinking like conversation with kids. In my head, it's like, what am I going to talk about with my kids tonight and make sure that, like, you know, they're okay. No, you know, if it wasn't traumatic, or like, you know, that's the conversation. I'm in my head planning that as I'm discussing this with you, and so I say, you know what? I'm just gonna take a step back today. I'm gonna rest. I really need some peace, right? I need some peace today. You have a Cane Corso, 8 months, 46 kilos. What's 46 kilos in pounds? Benny was 102 at 8 months, I think, or 105 at 8 months. 105 pounds. What's 46 kilos? How much is that in LBSs? How much is that kgs in LBSs? You got through the day, start fresh tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, the day is the same, right? Like, it's nothing changes. We show up, we win, and we go about our day. Like 101 pounds. So yeah, Benny was, I gotta say, the same exact size when he was that age. The same weight. So, and right now he's close to 140. I don't think he's at 140. I think he was at like 136 last time we weighed him. Pretty fucking big. So, yeah, please drop a like, sub to the channel for the dubs that we had here today and for the value. And please help me grow this channel and this community, and we'll provide wins and wins and wins over and over and over and over every session. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to do some giveaways tomorrow. Show up to New York session, right? It's Friday. We're going to close out the week with some dubs tomorrow, right? We're going to get some nice positions, some nice wins. And then a few of you are going to have a chance to win some funded accounts. I'm going to do, maybe we'll give away, I don't know, we'll see, maybe like 5 funded accounts just as a giveaway. It's Christmas. You know, Wix Kringle needs to give away some accounts. What time will this start? Damn, 5? I don't know. We'll see. It depends how much. I got to check my budget and see what I can do. But I'll give away a bunch of accounts. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on tomorrow morning for New York session. I'm going to start around 8:30, 45, like it's been happening for pretty much most of winter, right? Or most of November and December. But that schedule is going to change, and we're going to be starting at 8. But right now, just with the things I have going on, I'm not able to make it stream in the morning before 8:30. Okay? OMG, Joe, you're here. Who? Joseph Bang. There's another Bang in here. Or there's a Bing in here. Something. Yo, thank you guys. You shared and he showed up. That's amazing. Yeah, thank you for coming by, Joseph. Appreciate you. Congrats to everybody that took the win with us today and yesterday and the day before yesterday, and then to everyone that just keeps showing up, taking these dubs and learning, really learning, right? If you're picking up on things here, you don't have to do what I do. You can take it and run with it, right? Take it to the next level, right? But just help yourself. Show up, learn, help yourself. Take the wins with me. If you're not able to show up to the stream, join the Signal channel. Under $100 a month, and we're paying off mortgages in there. So just join up if you can't make it. Really good thing about Signal channel is, I always say, it's not just a channel, it's a community. There's private chats, private, Zooms. There's access to, the no delay Zooms. There's a private Asian session on Sundays. There's just a lot of things, right? So private Discord. So it's a whole community, not just a Signal channel. But do that. I'm going to go. Congrats to everybody got the dubs. Oh, before we go, no, gang, we can't leave. We can't leave. We got to spam a little. We have to spam a little bit, right? So do me a favor, please, before we dip here. Spam some motherfucking dubs for the win today and for the wins every day, day in and day out. Hold on. Oh, you guys are already spamming. I haven't even started filming. Hold on. Oh. There we go. There we go. Yeah, spam it up. Spam it up. Let's fucking go. W, thank you, gang. Appreciate it. We didn't get to do the spam yesterday, right? We didn't have a position yesterday, but we got one here today. And man, just keep showing up, gang, and you'll fall in line. You'll fall into what we're doing. You'll pick up on certain nuances. Yo, W trades, man, I gotta go take a shower. Enjoy your bath, and really, you'll start recognizing things. But you have to show up here. You have to be on the charts and pay attention. You can't be on the charts playing Fortnite or babysitting or just laying down watching a movie and have me in your headphones, just like we're having a position, and you run over here. No, just show up and pay attention. Watch the charts print. Watch the candles, even if you're paper trading. Watch it print. If you're not active, you blew your account, whatever it is, watch it print. It'll ingrain in your head over time. You keep seeing the same thing over and over, and it'll just be ingrained in your head, and you'll start thinking. The problem with new people, they don't know where the opportunity is. You understand concepts, but then you see the chart and you're like, well, holy shit, where do I lock in on where's the opportunity for me? Right? This is overwhelming. But if you keep showing up every day, you're going to see things, and then you're going to be like, well, that's where the opportunity is. There's going to be recognition. This is a muscle. You train it, it gets stronger. It gets better. Right? And it's not a muscle that can just help you. You train it, it can help everyone around you in your entire sphere of influence. The strongest muscle you have. Unless you're a porn star, then whatever. Every day 10 good trades, it's enough, all you can do. Yeah, so let's call it a session here. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm probably not looking for any more positions if you're in the Signal channel. I need some rest. It's crazy day. I just need some time away and I need some peace. So probably no positions today. I'll be running the stream tomorrow. We'll trade throughout the day, probably signals throughout the day tomorrow. It's people are, you know, taking payouts. People are closing out their books. Companies are closing out their books for the year, right? So there should be a lot of money, a lot of movement, a lot of volume, because money's being moved around, and as being moved around, we're going to be there to kind of catch all the moves. All right, we're going to be trading and streaming all throughout the winter holidays, throughout the Christmas break, New Year's, all of that. So if the banks are open, we'll fucking be there. So just keep showing up. I know a lot of people are taking breaks this time of year. A lot of people are going on vacation. A lot of people are stopping trading because the charts are after them in December. All this bullshit out of your head. If you trade, you trade. You see what you know, you take advantage of it. You don't, you don't. Right? Don't give me no other excuses like, well, it's just behaving differently. Yeah, my kids behave differently. That doesn't mean I don't have to raise them every day. You know what I mean? They behave differently every day. Pick up some new shit every day from school. I still do my job. The world doesn't depend, right? Your world doesn't depend on everything around you. Your world depends on you. Forget everything around you. It does nothing for you. Someone takes a break, someone goes on vacation, someone buys a car, none of it matters. It doesn't impact you. And you need something that impacts you on a significant level. That's why you're here trading, that's why you're here learning, and that's why you're dedicating time to this, right? To make it better for you, yourself, your family, and like everyone in your sphere of influence. Zoom gang, see you guys tomorrow for New York session. Signal channel, get some rest. Mods, thank you for helping me always run the stream. Not just now, always. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Please drop a like, sub to the channel. Go get your top 1 futures accounts to be ready to trade tomorrow. Use code WIX. If you can't make it tomorrow, go join the Signal channel so we could all win, so we can all eat. We don't have to eat at the same table, but we can all eat. So go join, and the WIX 9 stimmies will be on their way fairly soon. All right? As for me, chat, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session, our last Asian session of the week, is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate you guys showing up day in, day out, night in, night out. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate your support. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good night, everybody.